Okay, they are. Um, yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and maybe a partner is playing actually because it keeps going in and out. But yeah, Nine of Coins. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the then we have the Emperor here. So you may have walked away from an ex or some shit here. For some of you, you may have to get a lawyer for defamation of character. Yes, I see the Eight of Pentacles here, Queen of Swords. So yeah, my deck upside down. So you may have to get a lawyer for defamation of character. Somebody keep coming at you here, so you may have to pay out. You may have to work and pay for a lawyer here for defamation of character. It may be a supervisor. It may not be. It just maybe people, just keep talking shit about you. Um, you have the Six of Wands. I feel like this is exposure energy here. Yeah, it's a Queen of Wands that's here. It's definitely like somebody, a boss, like a boss, or either somebody that feels like they, is more capable, or they are more powerful than you in some form of way. Who gives a damn? You have the Six of Cups, and maybe somebody, like I said, a lover from your past here, or people that are in your past that are operating. Yes, we have the King of Cups here, the Ten of Cups. These people are operating out of jealousy, hate, and also they're envious and they fear you. Like they use fear, they use intimidation as a way to control environments and things of that nature. This could also be ice, um, trying to the people through ice, but it could also be, like I said, this, it's 1111 message. This could be an ex. This could be anybody here, but yeah, you have people that are protected. There's maybe people that are still alive, and maybe you at the moment, and your higher self is just taking you there. I see like go type of energy that is being provoked out of you during this time. Like I feel like you may feel broader in your shoulders, or you're like you may feel taller, but you feel like you're, I feel like this energy of feeling like you stepped in this era to where um you guys really feel like regal and royal, okay? And it's because your higher self is protecting you from lower vibrational energies, letting you know that you do possess the, energy and also the power to protect yourself, but also like energies away from you through you just holding your status, holding your frequency. Like, if you don't think that you are regal, you don't think that you are crowned, then it's other people that's going to, come and bulldoze you over. So um what I feel like is what's happening here is that they are keeping you in this energy, allowing shit to happen so that you can rise up, like you can feel the energy to do it yourself. You cannot just be like, oh, people are just gonna talk and blah 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 blah. No, no. People can talk and blah blah blah, but at the same time, it's about your ascension through, cowardice people. It's about your ascension through people that fuck with you, that talk, that speak against you. How are you speaking? How are you speaking and enchanting over yourself? How are you protecting yourself? How are you repelling the energy? If you don't go through these things, then you're not going to learn how to deal with the issues. You can't keep running away. You can't spiritual bypass. You can't just say, oh, people are just going to talk. They're just going to talk. That's all they're going to do. That's all they're doing is talking. No, this is how you this is how you this is how you grow. This is how you expand. This is how you start to ascend. Like, this is actual spiritual growth. When something is happening to you, you decide to respond. You decide to respond. And how you need to respond is through whatever you're feeling led. to utilize. And I'm not talking about, oh, getting back. That's the basic revenge, shit. You want to go back and forth with a person and talk. Okay. Somebody can call you a brokey, and then what? It's silence after that. Okay. Brokey. Brokey. You a brokey. Okay. And then what? And then what? And then what after that? It's just words, right? But when you have people that are on another level, right? When you when you disengage, right? When you learn that no matter what you do, no matter what you say, right? You know, it's a lesson for both. It goes both ways. It's a double-edged sword here. It's a lesson for that person, and it's also a lesson for you. Okay, they realize, hey, my words don't do anything, and it's not getting their reaction anymore. It's not getting the reaction that I want. Then you start reacting, like I said. So now you are all bittered up, upset because you feel like, you know, they just keep yapping, even though you're not showing it that you may be upset. They just keep yapping. Um, you're upset. You carry the anger in you, and you're trying to figure out how do I respond, but you feel like you just tucking your tail and running away for real, for real. So then it spirals all into you. Then you think about revenge. Thing. Revenge. Retaliation is the first, revenge is the second. And you're trying to figure out how to get this person back and X, Y, and Z. And then when something actually happens to that person, and it's not even by chance of anything that you're thinking about, right? You're like, oh good, they got what they deserve and X, Y, and Z and blah blah blah. Listen to what I'm telling you. That may have nothing to do with what you know, y'all two got going on. That person just out here messy as fuck, and they're gonna get theirs, however, and whoever, whatever the case may be. But still, they on your ass. They on top of your ass. They still on your ass. They still talking about you. They still thinking about you. They still direct this shit your way. So now you gotta get to the point when you respond, and how you respond is spiritual. It's all spiritual. You didn't stop the retaliation. You didn't stop. You didn't stop reacting. You didn't stop trying to retaliate. You stopped trying to get revenge at the point. So now you have the shift in your mind to let you know that these motherfuckers are truly peons to you. Knowing who you are and shifting your energy for two. Okay. The third thing you do is chant over yourself. You keep speaking that shit to yourself. Really, you keep speaking that shit to yourself. You know that song, I wake up knowing I'm him, knowing I'm whatever he was saying, dear Silas. That's the type of shit you got to do. Okay? You have to combat people's bullshit and people's spell and people's enchantments over you. People's thought process. You got to combat it. It's a spiritual war. It's a spiritual battle because people will break you if they can. They will break your ass if they can. So we have the Three of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Coins. This is a slow burn type of fucking energy. Like I was telling you guys, this is a slow burn type shit. This is the type of shit where you have to figure it out. Like, you got to take these 3 cups, and you're gonna have to figure out what remedy. You got to keep switching these 3 cups. So you got to figure out what remedy is going to keep the momentum of your protection here in this earthly plane. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the wisest. The wisest. Even when he becomes king, he loses some of his wisdom because you see he has people that becomes his servants after a while. He has counsel. A king always has a counsel. You know who his counsel is? You know who your counsel is here? He's in the physical realm. It may be, people that are in higher positions than you, that their life is adjacent to yours, but still they're a little bit more advanced than you, right? But your counsel should only be truly your spiritual counsel. because they are the actual eyes that can see and give you everything that you need to have. All right, my phone rang, and then this phone don't even be ringing, so I don't even understand. Just weird shit. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, you gotta be, you gotta be, you really gotta be in tune with yourself and in tune with your spiritual counsel here. You gotta have all eyes to see and feel and experience so that you can channel this shit through for yourself. But that's why I keep hearing run from that brookie, run from that brookie. Somebody just think this shit motherfucking funny. Somebody think it's funny. Whatever the fuck they doing, they think it's funny. I don't know what they doing, but they think it's funny as fuck. It ain't gonna be funny, but that ain't your job to worry about none of that shit. That right there is gonna cause you to feel some type of way for real. Calling you broke. Don't nobody want to be broke. On a physical level, don't nobody want to be broke. So we have the Hierophant here that's coming out. Okay, this is an entitlement energy, but at the same time, I feel like I said, I feel like there's a double message to you here for this 1111 message, you guys, that you truly need to learn ways in which you need to protect yourself. I was talking about spiritual counsel, and here it is that's coming out. But this is somebody that feels, entitled. They would show up as a hierophant as well because they actually are doing what the fuck they're supposed to do, which is ascending you. It's just, it is what it is. You can't get upset about stuff like that. They're not here to um, intertwine with the person. It ain't got nothing to do with the person. It's about what the person is showing you. What is the person showing you? We have the Page of Swords here. What is the person showing you? What are they coming out showing you? What have you observed about the situation? Also yourself here. We have the Seven of Cups, and then we have the Six of Swords. See that weird ass dual energy that you're getting here. You have the Seven of Cups out of fucking confusion. Then you have the Six of Swords is telling you to trust your intuition here, telling you to trust, that you do have protection. Also, there is a safe route other than to, deal with this person in their fucking confusion in the way that they want you to deal with it. Yeah, Knight of Swords, the Hermit, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, what's this at the bottom of the deck? Temperance. See, there's a better way. There is a better way. Six of Coins in reverse. You ain't got to join forces with this person in the sense of like getting on a level. That's joining forces with them. When you get on somebody's level, that's joining forces with them. You're supposed to go the level up. Up. See? We got the Six of Coins in reverse. Yeah. You go a level up. You don't work with these people. You work with the energy that they're sending out. See, Four of Swords, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune energy. How can you make it work for you? How can you transmute the energy here? What messages, what downloads are you receiving through this? You're being told to put the situation to rest by actually protecting yourself, doing something to protect yourself from this shit that these people are saying. See, Three of Coins here. Figure it out. Don't sit there and be in your motherfucking feelings. It's 4:11 on the clock. We got the Ace of Cups. Figure it out. Don't be in your not just say don't be in your motherfucking feelings about this dumb ass shit that's going on. Figure out how to protect yourself. Okay? This all this person is showing you. when people be attacking you like that, is because you have to figure out how to protect yourself in this life. Because somewhere you a tenderoni, you is a fucking tenderoni. You get upset about the smallest things. Your ego is just so in the way. You don't have any pride. Pride will make you get to the point to where you start saying, "Man, fuck no," and start protecting yourself, and not in the way that these motherfuckers, in the physical realm, using your physical mind will cause you to. This ain't that. You better go slip your daggone name in the Bible yourself. You better start speaking on and enchanting yourself. Speaking and enchanting over yourself. This is what you better start doing. You better start putting if you into like herbs and all, you want to get into that type of stuff, the stuff they say voodoo is an actual just a form of a practice. It's like the okay, you know how you have like what is this, I'm not trying to say, you know, you say they say you want a medium, you want a large, or do you want a such and such, you know, a small. It's like categorized. It's a yeah, I can't even explain it, but yeah, you know, it's just a form of like a spiritual practice. Okay. And we have the world. See, this shit keep going in and out. I'm annoyed, but it is what it is because my messages be all over the place. It's 4:14. Then we start off with the Queen of Coins. Somebody keeps saying, yelling at, run from that Brookie, run from that Brookie. And if this is you listening to that song, or whatever the case may be, you need to stop that shit because the only person that feels like it's about you, I mean, the only person that, listen, what the fuck is going on here? What is happening? You're a little bit all over the place. Whoever this message is for. I feel like you just keep going in and out the bouts. Your mind is focused on what the fuck they talking about and who feels some type of way about you and what you got to do or what you try to do. And you start looking again and then energy. Fuck no. The page of swords looking at the Hierophant, looking at the Knight of Coins, looking at the Three of Cups. It ain't looking behind them, but that shit is already done and over with. You ain't working with these energies no more. You're no longer there with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You see how the story is coming around? Look how it's coming around, right? Either way you go, when you leave here, you was already that already. You was already that already. This could be a Taurus, it could be a Capricorn or Virgo that's doing this. Okay. It could be a water sign, but I see Virgo up here and energy. Could be. Don't even matter about the sign. See, it's for sure a Capricorn, Taurus, or freaking Virgo that's doing this. The Sun, Leo energy, Seven of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I feel like it's like I said, it's a double edged type of message here. You guys, it's a double edged type of message that's going on. Either way you go, going this way, you come out as a king of coins. You going out this way, you coming out as the queen of pentacles. Either way you go, right? But like I said, it could be this person that is a Hierophant energy as well. And they do got money or whatever the case may be in the physical realm, but they spiritually broke and poor. Like they're spiritually broken poor. Clarify the king and queen of coins. See, the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is spiritual brokenness here. This is why you got all this physical sense. You got the world, which is earth. You got coins, which is earth. You have the page of swords, which is air energy. You got 3 cups of water here. You got all this earth. See, 5 coins at the bottom of the deck, 4 swords. Yeah, like I said, it could be, that this person got money or whatever the case may be. They spiritually fucking broke. And I said, here, this is something that you need to ascend from. If you spiritually motherfucking broke yourself because you don't know how to protect yourself, you don't know how to tune in with your spiritual team, your spiritual allies. You don't know your counsel. You don't know your counsel of the Most High and of your highest good. Then this is why the fuck these people are here. This is the only reason why they here. They not here because the face matter and in the story between the two of you matter. None of that shit matters. Who the fuck are they? Nobody. They're a lesson. They here to help you to spiritually ascend. This is how I see people now. I don't see nobody as you know as a person as of the moment in my life, because that's not where I'm sitting at in the moment of my life. I don't see nobody as a person. Nobody. Because I'm sitting in a seat of spiritual ascension within myself. So nobody here has a face to me at all. I don't have a story with you other than what the fuck you showing me. I'm spiritually ascending. This is the real truth of spiritual journey that everybody want to hop on. This is the real truth of this shit. You see people, you get so that dude, what's his name, Billy Carson or whatever, like, bro, like that man, he just now really started coming out and speaking and like being, you know, in his more softer energy. I would say not even softer, but just more socially open, should I say? But you know, he's so how he is. I'm not praising character. People think he a motherfucking robot. For a long time, people thought he was working as an agent and all that type of shit. But no, like for real, this is how this shit get. Like where you get over the fact of a face and a storyline. Oh, this person being so much. You get over that fucking feeling factor, and you start utilizing your feelings as the spiritual tools that they are. And you just like you looking at folks like they're not even fucking people. Yeah, I know who you are. This not even on some energy type shit. This is not an attitude. Like people get it mixed up about that too. This is I don't have no fucking attitude. You just gotta sit where I'm sitting at, and if you ain't sitting where I'm sitting at, then you look. It ain't nothing I can do. Like you just gonna have to experience this shit yourself, and I'm not trying to force you to experience shit either, bro. Like, or sis, whoever. Look, it's just what it is. That's how I get. That's how I get. Your spiritual senses are not grounded and rooted in the 3D. It doesn't become that anymore. When you start to ascend all of your spiritual senses, okay, starts integrating with this body for real, and you just become uh you know you become a powerhouse in a way. And I'm telling you, it ain't. This is not ego based. This is not blowing. This is not a energy of blowing your head up or nothing like that. Like your head ain't blown up. You're just truly integrated and activated in that way to where you can see shit for what it is. And you get to the point where shit don't excite you anymore. You got to create. You start being the creator that you are here and start creating new shit. These are the type of fucking lessons that's coming through. All that old weird ass energy that I was feeling, I was crossed all up and shit in the beginning. That's because you're going back and forth with this bullshit. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Motherfuckers are fried out here, man. Fried. And that's not no judgment. This is a simple fucking statement. But you can't be. A damn song. Run from that Brookie. Run from that Brookie. That shit keep playing in my head. And I still ain't listened to the song. I don't even know who the fuck who sang the shit or rap it. Whoever it is. I don't even know who it is. I just keep hearing it. Run from that Brookie. I seen it on some old what was it? Like some shorts. I seen it on some shorts. And I still don't know who sang the song. I don't fucking know. But if it ain't true, exercise your right to speak over yourself and create another motherfucking outcome for yourself if it ain't fucking true. But I don't want to hear this shit. Anyway, that's been y'all loving message.